Good afternoon, YouTube. It's Tone Loc with All There Is TV. And I got a little quick video for y'all today on February the 8th, 2025. While y'all get ready to do this Valentine's Day thing, all that coming up, and wish y'all the best. Y'all handle y'all business. Y'all get it in how y'all get it in. Y'all know what it is. But on to this topic today, man. This topic is going to be Trump is a man's man. And I ain't got no problem with it. Not one problem at all. I ain't got no problem with Trump being a man's man. And the reason I say Trump is a man's man is because when I was growing up, I remember seeing men like that in our community that didn't take no shit off of nobody, did what he wanted to do on his own, had his own mind, and it didn't matter what nobody else thought about what he did or what the decisions he made for himself in his own life. He was also a leader. He had people that depended on him. And he had no problem with carrying the weight on his own shoulders. Fast forward to today, seems like we have a lack of that all around the world, not just in our community, but all around the world. Not saying that it's absolutely obsolete nowadays. No, it's not. Still see a little bit of it here, a little bit of it there. But altogether, it's not like, nowhere near not like it used to be. Growing up in the 90s, early 2000s, it was a little bit worse in 2000s, but growing up as a little child in the 90s, preteen, it was a whole lot different. So when I see Trump stand up there, do what he do, talk how he talk, put his foot down, actually get stuff done, it reminds me of them old men back in the day, my granddaddy and them. And I can't do nothing but respect it, because a lot of stuff what he's saying that he want to do, how he want to change, I mean, I believe in that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just some stuff you just can't, I don't believe you should stray away from. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the stuff, I'm not talking about the politicians and the politics and all that stuff you're talking about. I'm just talking about the stuff that we should already know and have common sense about. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that he shouldn't even have to reconcile with or push back to the front, or push to the front of the masses to what we should already know as Americans. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just common sense, what he said. We're bringing common sense back to America. A lot of the stuff that we're going through, that we was going through before Trump was elected the first time, this ain't nothing new. It's been going on for a while. But it has also gotten worse over time. And it's at the point right now to where it's damn near out of control. And so what he was talking about, I can really, really agree with. Like, if you take, like, putting a pause or freeze on all foreign aid, that's good. I think that's good. If you look at the fact that how this country is always running to the aid of other countries. We're sending billions of billions, where the Biden administration was sending billions of dollars every 3, 4, 5 months to Ukraine, an extra 2 or 3 to Israel, that region, what they're going through with Hamas and Gaza and all that. You sent money to Iran, billions of dollars, after Trump put a freeze on theirs, and you wonder why these proxy wars and these proxy groups that is funded by Iran have the funds to do that type of stuff. But we don't look at it like that. So I understand what Trump's doing, because, like, why should we send all this money over there to the expenses of our taxpayers to something that we have nothing to do with at all? But when it comes down to us, we have no help from no other country. We have no help from our country, America. America couldn't even afford to take care of the citizens in California that had lost everything to the wildfires, The victims of North and South Carolina, I'm in South Carolina myself, but we didn't get hit that hard. Well, we had some bad days. No power, no Wi-Fi, ice on the ground, all that. Heavy winds. No, you couldn't really travel like that. We had those days in South Carolina, but upstate North Carolina, it had a little bit worse with the floods and the landslides and all that type of stuff. So it doesn't make no sense to have billions of dollars foreign packages for other countries when we can't take care of our own when it comes to natural disasters, as far as like hurricanes, earthquakes, wildfires, tornadoes, whatever it may be. Whatever may be the case, we should already have those things aside for our people, my people, American people, before anybody else. So I understand what Trump is saying with that. Why do you feel bad about that, people? Why do you feel bad about taking care of yourself first before you take care of somebody else? Don't y'all feel offended by we sending all this money over to other countries? And then when it comes down to us, we need help from our government. We can't get it. They don't have any funds available. We spent all the money. We're steady spending money that we don't have that might affect y'all's social security in the long run. But it's okay. So I understand what Trump is saying. Another issue that I don't even want to really get into because I know how it is when it comes to this type of stuff, how they got the game on lock. You can't really speak on them. Like, this is the communist country. You can't speak on the leader. You get your head cut off. But another thing, when he come out and said that it's only 2 genders that are going to be recognized in America, I agree with that. I agree with that because that's how it's supposed to be. And to all y'all so-called Democrats that disagree, to the ones that this applies to, I thought y'all was Christians. To the ones this applies to, I thought y'all was Christians. Democrat. Christian Democrat. Now, if you're not Christian, this don't apply to you. But to all you Democrats that are Christians, I thought y'all was Christians. So you mean to tell me you're going against your own belief, your own morals, just because somebody you don't like is on the other side of the fence, and the person that's on your side, that's representing your side, is going left with everything. It's going against your beliefs, or what your belief told you was not acceptable. But you're cool with that, huh? Because you like the person, or you dislike the other person. So you're willing to accept those things, those terms, just to say, I did it because I don't like this person. But that's another subject. I just want to see where y'all head was at. I mean, it don't make no sense to me. You're a Christian before anything, right? You're a person, a human before anything, right? Okay. So when he said that he was going to defund any college, any school, anything that's promoting the transgender of children, he was going to defund it, and they was going to face consequences. He said he wanted to push the old conservative way of God, man, woman, child. He wanted to bring the family orientation back to America. How it's supposed to be, not how it is now. So I understand that, and I actually agree. We need to bring the family back. When the family was here, we was much stronger, especially in our community. When we lost that, we fell apart. Family is everything. You gotta have it. You gotta have it. That's what I believe. Now, if you don't believe that, kudos to you. You might have different circumstances than I had growing up or now in my life. So I can't really bash you about that. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. But like I said, if it floats your boat, hey, kick rocks at it, man. And another thing that Trump was saying that I absolutely agree with is the deportation of all these illegal immigrants. I mean, y'all complaining about it now, about the illegals. What's gonna happen when the population of them increase? And then you so-called people just complaining about jobs now are really gonna be complaining about jobs later. I mean, what's gonna happen? Excuse me. Y'all got to really think about this, man. I mean, we done been through 12 years of Democrats in the last 20. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we got to do something different. It's not working. Stop thinking these people are for you. They're not for you. Democrats do not care about you. They got you fooled. I wish y'all would just do your research about how the Democratic Party did all they could to keep black people down. Read about it. From the Democratic KKK leaders to our Democratic presidents we had in the past that signed all kind of laws to keep segregation going. Look it up. The Democratic presidents that Martin Luther King fought with and worked with that was fighting against the evolution of black people. But these were Democratic people. It wasn't no Republicans. And while you're at it, you can also look at the Republicans that went out their way to shame the white people that was so-called racist and didn't want to see black people involved, didn't want us to have no rights, didn't want us to have nothing. Yeah, there was white folks that was fighting for us, that hated slavery. It was called end lovers. They was Republicans. They wasn't Democrats. Republicans. So I want y'all to do y'all history since y'all so in love with these Democrats. Man, a lot of stuff, man. A lot of laws, a mass incarceration law that was Joe Biden, a well-known Democrat. Go look up some of the stuff. Go look up some of the stuff that Joe Biden said about black people over the years. Go look it up. I'm telling you, man, it's a game. Y'all been not fall for that. So yeah, I voted Democrat all my life, man, until 2024, November. First time ever voting for a Republican. Because I see the games that they playing. The Democrats, they lie to us. They tell us they're going to do this for us. They don't do nothing. They just lie to us, man. It got to be a better way. We got to try something different. Even if it fails, at least we tried something different. I don't think Trump's going to fail because Trump is a man. He came in the door. He came in the gate from day one before he was in president and got a deal done in Gaza. Something that Biden never did. He was probably already a year in when it started, but I'm going to say in 3 years, Biden and Kamala. No, it wasn't 3 years in. This started in his presidency. This is like 2023, November, so my bad, October. So yeah, Biden, man, never got a deal done in 2 years. Trump wasn't even president yet. A week for being president, stood up, said what he said about the hostages ain't released in a certain amount of time. By January the 20th, his inauguration is going to be held to pay. A week later, the hostages coming home. Okay, the deportation flights. Sent a flight to Colombia, I think, with some Colombian illegal immigrants on it. Colombia sent it back. You don't treat our immigrants we don't treat our citizens like they're criminals. We will come pick them up in style. Treat them like real like citizens. Treat them with, respect. Okay. He said that after Trump said what he said about putting tariffs on the country. Next thing you know, that plane from Colombia was going to pick up his citizens, take them back to Colombia. So he wanted to play it off like he had all the power. But you didn't have no power. You still came and got your citizens. So, Mexico, we're going to put 25-cent tariffs on your ass if you don't do a better job with these illegals coming through your country. If you don't do a better job with the cartel smuggling drugs, sex trafficking, weapons, all of this over our border. We're going to tax your ass. With everything you sell to America, we're going to make 25% tariffs on it. Next thing you know, 10,000 troops at the border. Guarding the border on the Mexican side, and you got troops on the American side. See? That's a man's man. When he speak, he gets shit done. They don't take him to play with. That's what we need as a leader in this country. Donald Trump, Put your foot down, man. Ain't no more taking advantage of America. All this money we spend into other countries, all this other money we spending in these organizations such as NATO, the UN, I can't think of the other one. But anyway, it's another one like NATO, whatever it is. But all this stuff, the World Health Organization, all this type of stuff we spending money in, more and more money than other countries combined. Nobody does anything for us. So Trump said, look, if you don't do better, we pulling out. And we gonna pull out until y'all ass increase y'all participation. There's no way that we're paying $500 million into the Health World Organization with 400 million citizens in America, and China is only paying $40 million, and they have a population of 1.4 billion. It don't make no sense. When it comes to NATO, why is America paying basically all of the damn expenses in NATO? Other countries is paying whatever they want to throw in. Nothing compared to what America's putting in. And y'all need our help. It's not the other way around. So I understand Trump. He's gonna get this economy back right. He's gonna get America back right. He's gonna make America strong. And he had no problem with it. I just hope everything works out for him and he do the best he can. With that being said, Trump, I'm glad you're in there, man. Put your feet down. Keep doing what you do. Be a man's man like you always been. You should have been in there. Joe Biden is out. We got you now. You know you're going to take care of it. Trump for president. Once again, if you like this video, like and subscribe, comment, whatever. It don't matter. I'll get back with y'all later on. Tone Loc, All Day TV, and I'm out.